let's view it on YouTube and see if we're on YouTube.
Well, that was a strange thing. It was showing on YouTube, but it wasn't showing. It was, but we had the stream set.
Okay, so now we're live.
Are we live?
Okay, we're live and I'll post in the chat, in the old chat, go here.
Oh, that's your StreamYard link.
No.
You just posted your stream.
Oh, damn it. I just copied the link from this. Command C. Go here. Command V. It won't copy my. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Go here. Here. Because I think we're live on StreamYard again. StreamYard. Okay. View on YouTube.
Usually you have problems with the buttons at the end of your stream, Gary.
Okay, there we go. Now, let's see. Is anybody back on this one yet?
There we go. All right. I see us. We're live.
We're live?
I think we're live. I see us.
So what do you want to do? Should we play this intro again?
I say ask the chat.
Do you guys want to hear the chat? See the intro again? They see Dawn. They don't see me. It's Gary's first day on the internet.
All right, we're live. Play the intro. Dominic says play the intro, and Dominic's never wrong.
Okay. Present the intro. Share screen. Intro. There we go.
Oh, man.
Why don't we just stay on and watch the intro together?
We can watch the intro together. Here's the thing. I said so much funny stuff earlier, and everybody missed it. And
it was hilarious.
Now, I just don't know how we're going to live up to that, Gary. And when you took your pants off and did the dance, the special dance that you showed, yeah. I mean, they aren't going to get to see that either. I mean,
I'm not showing that again.
It had a chewy center, I'll tell you that.
Oh man!
Oh man! I don't remember. We talked about fingers and holes and accidents.
And getting drilled.
Yeah, we talked about all kinds of stuff. Hey, there's Ken. Ken missed a meltdown.
It was the best show. It was the best show.
Yeah, we had a Ken Heron type meltdown in here.
Yeah.
And look how good Gary's taking it.
Well, we had a Ken Heron type stream failure.
Yeah, but it wasn't any problem with the StreamYard. It was a problem with Gary.
Yeah.
It was pilot error, 100%.
Oh yeah, of course. Hold on. They're gonna stick.
All right, everybody. I know that we probably don't deserve a thumbs up, but hit it anyway. Poor Gary, he cries himself to sleep every night if he doesn't get thumbs up. And so just click it. It'll make the poor little guy feel like he accomplished something today.
And in the first stream, I told everybody that Beauchart was off sick.
Yes, Beauchart's gone.
And that Chuck was the first one in after Beauchart, and Jody was here, and Warren was here, and Mike from Aerosnapper was here, and John from Unlimited Vertical was here, and Paul was here, and Jerry was here.
Yeah, we were saying hi to everybody.
Droning, and Dominic was here.
Andrew
was here, and Paul from Wedge and Big was kind enough to phone me and tell me that I wasn't online.
Yes, well, everybody in the chat was talking. They're like, "What's going on?" And Beauchart sent me a message. "What's going on?" I'm like, "I don't know. I take every show I'm on off the rails." I didn't realize that I thought he was saying, man, you got what the heck are you guys
man.
talking about? I thought he was talking because we were being a little bit nuts there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Now we only have a 40-minute show.
Are you playing bored of
Oh,
woodworking?
we get to watch this again.
Again with Fish Eye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit. Fish Eye's Sandpaper Kit comes with everything.
And they missed my joke with the post-it notes and the tape all over my face when I tried to make my own sandpaper.
Yeah.
Voila.
Man,
Beautiful handcrafted sandpaper.
all this humor down the drain.
And if you act now, we'll include candy sprinkles, absolutely free. What better way to say I love you than
I love you, Gary.
of sandpaper?
I wonder.
Fish Eye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit is just $19.99 wherever crappy gifts are sold.
Wonder if this got recorded somewhere. Wonder if I could play it as a short.
I don't know, maybe. Stay tuned to Gary's channel. He might be putting up a short if he can get it off of StreamYard.
Yeah. I'll put in the first 15 minutes of the show, and we can see all the shenanigans. Hey, we'll put that up as a members only video.
Yeah.
Hold on, except nobody's a member.
Yeah.
It's memberships. Okay, hold on.
Only members can watch.
Hold on, I got a flashing. Okay. I'm live on YouTube, says Paul from Wedge and Big. There
yes.
we go.
We are live.
When I checked it before, it said StreamYard said we were live, but when I went to the YouTube thing, it was still blank.
Yeah, are you going to close that window and bring us up full screen?
Oh yeah. How's that?
Jim Beauchart's not here, and the place goes to trash.
Well, that's why
he's at home nursing his sick bidet. It was throwing up all afternoon.
Hold on, we told Akarasha we wouldn't mention bidet, and that's now the 6th time.
I don't make any promise.
Oh no, the other 4 didn't count. The other 5 didn't count. Yeah. So anyway, okay, hold on.
Yes, Ken, you can have the sock. I'll send him to you if I ever find him. He's missing.
Okay.
I think he went to Mexico on a drunk.
I'm gonna pop out that chat. People are still chatting on the other one. No, they're not.
Well,
no, they stopped at 6:09. Okay, so this is new. Okay, I got the chat back. So, what's new with you?
Well, Max is giving me crap. He's saying I'm muted. He's a jerk.
Hold on, I'm looking at the wrong screen again. There we go. Are you muted?
I don't think so.
No, I can hear you.
Yeah, on the previous thing when you mentioned that Max was in the chat, I said I loved Max, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
And now here he is giving me crap like this.
All
right. So we covered some personal topics. Let's try and retrace our steps. Do you want to start with the finger or the piece of paper?
Let's start with a piece of paper.
Okay. Hey, Gary, did you get anything in the mail today?
I got something in the email today. Oh, and it's related to this.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
World record stilt walking attempt 2023. Okay.
Interesting.
Are
you going to be walking on stilts?
No.
Oh, gee, Gary, what is that piece of paper that I've never seen before?
I got a Canadian aviation document here from the Minister of Transport. Transport Canada issued me a special flight operation certificate.
Say, Gary, is that for special pilots?
No, I don't have to ride the short bus.
Okay.
No. This gives me authorization to fly at a advertised event. It's a Guinness official attempt at a stilt walk record.
Wow, that's really interesting news that I'm hearing for the first time.
Now, 21 years ago, I provided security for the first stilt walk record attempt, where Doug the Great from Brantford, Ontario, walked on stilts 50 feet 9 inches tall. So
now, when you provide security for a stilt walker, is that walking around underneath of him with a giant pillow?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And say, excuse
me. Or do you
I'm,
just tackle little kids to keep him from tripping?
Yeah. And don't trip this guy, right? Stay behind the barrier and don't trip this guy because he's going to fall from 55 feet. Well, 50 feet 9 inches. This time, we've had an instance last year where somebody broke the record at about 52 feet. So now we're going to shatter the record and bring it back to Brantford at 55 feet.
Now, I'm sure that when we're talking about walking on stilts that tall, he doesn't like to use the terms broken and shattered a lot.
No, not a lot.
Because if he does fall, luckily he won't fall straight down the straight 50 feet. He'll fall at an arc.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and the drone I will have the drone on the follow me mode. So it'll
follow him all the way to the impact site.
Yeah. Now, what they're doing at this event, I'm going to be next to him with the drone so people will be able to see on a big screen what he sees. They'll have his eye view from my drone on a big screen at the Wayne Gretzky Sports Center. So they're simulcasting it there. Now I've got some other volunteer on this stilt walk committee who's a wizard with Android devices and blah blah blah. So my RC Pro will be providing the live feed to the screen, so they'll be be looking at my telemetry and everything, I guess. Unless I turn it off, So
you told me earlier that he's extending it by 5 feet.
Yep, we're going to 55 feet. So
yeah,
he's not doing it. He's got the specialists who do that sort of thing, putting 5 feet in the middle of his old stilts. So they're putting 5 feet extra carbon fiber in there to bring them up to the 55-foot height. So
it's kind of like knee replacements.
Yeah.
My grandpa got knee replacements years ago, and he was 3 inches taller.
Really?
Because he was so bow-legged. His knees were so shot and all the cartilage gone. He was so bow-legged that it straightened him up, and he got taller.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's good. So anyway, Doug is doing this to benefit Participation House, Participation Support Services, which is like a group home for people with disabilities. So he's walking 55 feet up for people who can't walk at all.
Now, how many steps does he have to take for it to be qualified?
Back in the day, he had to take 26 steps. But now, Guinness says you only have to do 10.
Okay.
Now, why 26? Well, Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus said that it took 26 steps on stilts to walk around the ring, like a 3-ring circus, right? To get around the ring took 26 steps. So at some point, Guinness made that the official, that's how many steps you got to take. So he's going to do the 26 again and dance. So
and dance.
Yeah. Dance at 20 from 55 feet up. Now, prior to doing this in the next week or two, we'll be practicing on the stilts. And what we do is we put him inside a silo.
So he can't fall too far.
So he can't fall too far. He can fall up against the side of the silo if need be. So, and what we have to satisfy Guinness safety rules is we have to have 2 cranes with a cable between the cranes and fall arrest on that cable so that if he does fall, he'll get caught. It'll kill him.
Yeah.
It'll snap him in half, but but he won't hit anybody on the ground.
So he has to walk 26 steps. Can he just walk around a little small circle? 10 steps. Can he just walk a small circle inside the silo?
Well, okay. We're not going to.
I'm just asking,
Yeah, he could do that. He could.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be very good.
No, it wouldn't be as public and wouldn't be as
kind of cheap.
Yeah. So, but what we do is
I'm just figuring out for myself when I decide to break the record.
Okay.
I want to know exactly what the rules are.
At 56 feet, standing on your dune buggy. No, but
And
excuse me.
56 feet, is that measured from the bottom of his feet or the top of his head?
The 55 feet is the length of the stilts from the ground to the bottom of his foot.
Okay.
Right.
I didn't know if
Now,
a tall person would have an advantage.
No, Doug's not particularly tall anyway. Doug's probably maybe 5'6", 5'7", and has a bad knee. So he's going daily physiotherapy to work up to this. And
yeah, is he gonna have? He'll have to bandage up that knee before he can have it. Take in place.
He wears a brace.
Yeah,
he wears a brace. He's got a new custom brace that has number 55 on it for the 55 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's it's going to be quite a challenge. That's for sure. You know, lots of logistics, lots of stuff to do. Now, as well as me getting the video from up above, there's a camera on the ground that will actually be there to document for Guinness that at least 10 steps were taken. We're hoping for 26, but
see, now unlimited vertigo is like 55 feet would be fun to do an orbit and then dive on the way down with an FPV.
Yeah. If you can get an SFOC for that.
Yeah. That's true.
You know, in order okay. This seems simple. This is a 4-page special flight operation certificate. It's not just one piece of paper, it's 4 pages. But in order to get that, I had to fill out a number of attachments to answer the compliance checklist for the SFOC, which comprised 14 pages of documentation on my drone, my crew, my procedures. You know, like you had to give them everything: a site survey, insurance documentation, you know, the whole 25 yards, the whole 55 feet of it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, if I taped all those pieces together, Doug could start reading at the top and
now, how high do the stilts have to get before you need to file like a TFR?
Oh, yeah. No, we're not. A TFR.
Yeah.
You know what? I should probably apply for that because I got an SFOC. I wouldn't want a rogue drone entering the.
You don't.
But you know what would happen? They'd put up a TFR and I wouldn't get to fly.
Yeah, that's what would happen. It would affect you.
Yes, I've heard of that before, where a guy applied for a TFR and then his drone wouldn't take off because there was a TFR effect.
Lauren says Gary has a crew. Couldn't start the stream this evening though. Normally, Gary has issues at the end of his stream, guys. Let him have issues at the beginning of 1 or 2.
Yeah, come on.
I mean,
give me a break.
Look how old he is. Look at him.
Yeah.
You can't expect him to know technology.
No.
And besides, he has had injuries today.
Yeah.
They didn't get to see all the middle finger waving we did earlier.
No. I put a drill bit into my finger. Just, you know. Oh, hey, there's Lens Capture Online. Tom's here.
Yep, Gary was trying to drill some aluminum.
No, stainless steel.
Stainless steel, that's right. Some stainless steel. And he forgot the golden rule of using a drill, that the drill needs to do the work. You don't try and force it through. It has to cut its way through. And he decided to force it through, and he broke his bit and put it right through his finger. That right? Is that right, Gary?
Well, not right through. Just deep into the nail. Let's put it that way.
Oh, the nail. That's the worst part.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So
Not the fleshy part. Oh.
I come in the house and I said to my wife, I'm in the laundry room. I said, could you help me with a little first aid? She goes, yeah, I'll be out in a minute. Oh, okay. She says, whatever it is, just put pressure on it. You know, I mean, when I asked for first aid, I could have had a heart attack. She just told me to put pressure on it.
Yeah, put pressure on it.
But she knows me, you know? Like, there's no job worth doing at my house that doesn't involve bloodshed. If you're not bleeding, you weren't trying hard enough.
So, Gary, when you hurt yourself like that, do you speak in cursive?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I said,
See, because me, I just go, ugh, and I'm done. I just, and that's it. I'm not one to shout out cuss words, but some
No.
people are.
Well, you know what I said? I said, my goodness, that's going to sting.
That's going to smart tomorrow, boy, howdy.
Yeah. Holy moly. So what I did, I'm putting pressure on it. I come in here and I get this stuff. It's, can we see what it says? Oral anesthetic liquid. So it's for a toothache.
Okay.
But I pour that on. It's an anesthetic.
Yeah, not antiseptic, anesthetic. Anesthetic. Yeah.
Right? So it anesthetized it. Took the sting out right away. It was good.
Anesthetized it. Ooh,
yeah.
Fancy.
Adam Savage says use Oragel. Oragel, you know, for your teeth. Use Oragel on cuts and scrapes. Takes the sting right out of it.
That's a brilliant idea. Yeah.
I was getting stitches one time, and the cut was wide open, and the surgeon, the guy who's going to stitch me up, has got the needle, and he's just pouring the stuff all over the cut. And I said, "Don't you have to inject that through the skin?" He went, "Oh, you're right." And he takes the needle, pokes it in the skin so it's coming out the other side, and he goes, "Is that better?"
Oh.
I said, "Okay, you know what you're doing. Just do it, you know." He's the same guy that told me that all bleeding stops eventually.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You know, I mean, when the heart stops pumping, there's going to be no more blood, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess all death is because of lack of oxygen.
Or lack of breathing.
Lack of oxygen is caused by lack of breathing. Well, you lose blood loss. That means no oxygen getting to your brain. Lack of oxygen.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Every death is lack of oxygen to the brain. I guess maybe if you got like a bullet or something to your brain, that might not be lack of oxygen. Yeah. That might be too much. That might be too much oxygen to the brain.
Decapitation.
Lack of oxygen, I would think, because you wouldn't have blood flow to your brain.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is it every show I go on, I take it to a weird tangents?
I don't know.
I don't know. Something about me, I think. Something weird.
So anyway, how you been? So what are you flying these days?
I haven't flown for a while. To be honest, I'm more of a mascot.
Did you buy the Air 4?
I bought 2 or 3 of them, but I didn't like them, so I sent them back.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I bought a couple, and they wouldn't work with my RC Pro, so I sent them back
RC
too.
Pro.
Yeah. I said, "Oh, this is OcuSync 4. Oh, I can send the Air 3 back, send the Mini 4 back. You know, it doesn't work with my RC. $1,200 for an RC last year, like 15 months ago, when I got Air 2S number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 15 months later, it's obsolete for $1,200.
Yep.
I tell you, DJI sucks.
Yeah,
Max was right.
He is 100% right.
Yeah.
Most of the time, except for when he's giving me crap.
Yeah. And Ronnie from God Bless America agrees, and so does Bob from Old Farts with Drones. And did I say Tom from Capture Life Connection? Yes. And I went through did I go through the whole list again the second time? To say that Chuck from Covaction was here, and Jody and Warren and Mike and John and Paul and Jerry and Jim and Dominic.
Yeah, I think did we say, I know we've said hi at least once. It might have been on the earlier.
And little Llama Laura has joined us. I saw her in the chat.
Oh, Unlimited Vertigo. Yes, Walmart does sell peanut butter whiskey. They sell Screwball.
And Brett from Lambo Drive Zambo. Yeah. So anyway, so that's that. So yeah, so we covered that.
Mm-hmm.
And we covered that. And what else we got to cover? You've been flying your dune buggy?
I've been driving my dune buggy. Yeah. Been flying it down the road.
Yeah.
I made a mistake the other day. I had a problem with it. I had a head stud pull out, and so I got a larger head stud, a self-tapping head stud, and got it put in, got everything re-anchored down, got it put back together. And so I took it out and drove it around. I was like, I want to tweak with the carburetor with those jets a little bit. And so I pulled them out, and I was kind of playing with parts and forgot what order I had the jets in. I have a bunch of spares for different sizes, and I don't remember what the stack was that I had built that was working. And so I had to drive around yesterday until I just pull over, swap them out, go for a drive. It's like, nope, that's not going to work. Pull over and get out there in the back and swap until I got it figured back out again.
So now that's a VW 1200?
It is an 1835.
Oh, the big one. What year is it then?
It is a 72, I think.
Oh, from a Super Beetle.
It would have been from a Super Beetle. Yeah. When I first bought it, it was a 69 engine that I had, which was a 1600, and the actual chassis is off of a 1962. And the engine was 69, got rid of that 69, put this new engine in it. And I don't have the exact year on it, but I think it's a 72.
Must go like stink. I had my
it
first
don't
car
go like
was
stink.
my first car was a 66 Beetle, which was 1200 cc's, right?
Yep.
And we had some hills around here that you just about be pushing to get it up the hill.
Yeah.
And burnout clutches and all kinds of nonsense. And
the thing about it is I've got the 1835, but I'm still rocking I think it's the 62 transmission that's in it. And so I got more power than the transmission really needs. And it just, one of these days, if I ever win a lottery that I never play, I'll buy a engine and transmission or transaxle for it. But
get one out of a bus.
Well, people do that.
A Westphalia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People do that. But yeah, my neighbor, he's got a dune buggy, and he bought a turnkey engine and transaxle and got everything going and back there, and he tools around. He took it out, drove 100 miles the other day. It's like 100 miles. I'm really proud if I drive mine 20 miles and get it back. I'm like, I'm really happy.
But look at the fuel economy you get too. Hey, you know what? You should
fuel economy right now. It chews through gas.
Well,
I have a hole in the gas tank. So I can only put in 3 gallons at a time. And if I take a hard right turn, you get a good smell of fuel, and you can get up there. If it's more than 3 gallons, you can get up there if you take a hard right turn and see where it's dripping. So I think there's a leak right around where the fill tube goes in, or it's halfway up the tank on that driver's side.
Yeah. See, now my 66 Volkswagen was always damp on the inside because there was little holes in the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except in the winter. It didn't get wet inside in the winter because it would freeze and I'd have ice on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have a heater in the car, so it would never melt. So
you had a sheet of ice all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until spring.
I remember taking. Yeah, I took my mother on a trip, and she sat in the passenger seat with the ice scraper scraping off the inside of the window, so we could, keep going. Yeah.
Yes, Warren. Warren says VW is Beetles were so easy to work on. Yeah, they're easy to work on, but they're really hard to get running right. They're easy to work on.
They're easy to work on, but you have to do it every day.
I mean, yeah. I mean, hippies can fix them on the side of the road while high. So they're easy to work on. And
Yeah.
they'll drive until. But no, after I got the new head stud in, got everything tightened down, I drove over to the next town and back and then parked it on a piece of cardboard. And it took 2 days to get one drip of oil. So I was super happy.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
If you can go 2 days to get one drop of oil, that's
but you don't want to put the cardboard under the front and watch the gas run out, right?
Well, the gas only runs out when you put more than 3 gallons in and take a hard right. So there's your parameters for operating the vehicle.
So as long as you're doing the NASCAR thing and always going left, you're good, eh?
You can take a right as long as you take a gentle right.
Okay.
But those 90-degree right turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you run into trouble.
Have you found the leak?
I have not taken to find the leak in the tank. I'm going to have to take off the windshield and the hood. So
you can't climb under and just put some.
No, it's too tight under there, and you can't get up there to see where it's at.
No duct tape over the hole, sort of.
Nope, can't do that. So I'll have to. It'll be a project because in order to take out the dash, I'll have to undo all the wiring. Well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well rewire everything on the dash and build a harness. So it's one of those things where one project's going to lead into like 5.
And here's projects. The thing. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot of snow there, so you don't have a winter project where you can.
Oh, this will be a winter project, but my winter project has to wait until January. Because we still get a few good driving days in December. So
now, how far can you go on your 3 gallons of gas on gentle right turn?
Well, I drove. I don't know how far that is.
So you get probably 25 miles to the gallon. You could probably go 70 miles.
Let me look here and see how far I drove the other day. So I drove about 20 miles on it, and it still has a little bit in the bottom of the tank. But
yeah, so you drove 20 miles. How many times did you have to stop to fix it?
Let me think. If we're talking about just yesterday with the carburetor, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 was a charm.
So you're getting 5 miles per repair.
Yeah, 5 miles of repair. That's not bad.
No, that's like 3 cups of gas.
And actually, no, the 20 miles was the other day, and then yesterday was when I decided to tinker and screwed it up. So I drove maybe 4 miles yesterday. So I'm less than a mile of repair yesterday.
Yeah. Some people walk that much in a day,
Yep.
Not me.
Some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if I wasn't injured.
Yeah.
If I wasn't injured, I'd probably go walk, from here to the end of the driveway.
But you're too injured to walk. I get it. You can't be expected to walk with a Band-Aid on your tip of your finger.
No, and you have to keep your finger elevated so that,
Yeah, you make the neighbors mad.
Yeah. So you keep the finger elevated. You don't have to keep both of them elevated because this one's not injured. That one's injured, but but not that one. So, you just keep it there. It's like Johnny Drone Flyer's beard.
Oh yeah. He does kind of look like his little beard there. Yeah.
He's in the chat.
Is he?
Johnny. Yes. Hi, Johnny.
There he is.
I said, and Chris Waters from Sunrise Water Media. He's in the chat. And his stickers on the middle of my RC Pro. It's the confidence meter.
The confidence meter.
You have to be running that when you're when you're flying that thing, right?
Jim Beauchart couldn't be on the show today because he wasn't passing his confidence meter.
can't trust a fart sometimes. Did I say that Ronnie from God Bless America was here?
I don't know.
I did now.
Yeah, you just did.
Yeah. But now that RC Pro,
Mhm.
which is 15 months old, is now obsolete unless you can stay with the OcuSync 3 models
Yeah.
of drone.
Yeah, you just locked yourself into staying with those drones. Not obsolete. Just keep those drones. What do you need, Gary? Why do you need the latest and the greatest?
Well, I've always got this one as a backup. I got my Mini. That's the Exo Mini Pro, which you can't buy in Canada. But I got one. I won at the South Florida Drone Meetup. You going? What do you mean there's an eclipse?
I would go, but that costs money and I'm unemployed.
You're unemployed?
I'm unemployed.
How long you been unemployed now? Come on. Fess up. Tell us about it.
A month.
A month?
It's been 1 month.
Did you get some good severance from the other employer?
I got an okay severance. It cushioned me, but jobs come, jobs go. 23 years though. It's kind of like losing family.
Well, 23 years? Geez, you're ready to retire now.
No, I wish. My wife says I'm not.
Yeah, no.
My wife says get out there and get a job.
Just call it a day. Just join us people in the life of leisure. There's no leisure in the life of leisure. I'll tell you, retirement is a full-time job.
I have heard you say more than once that you don't know how you had the time.
I don't know how I found time to work.
Yeah.
Between all the first aid incidents and
that's true.
And keeping up this 106. What? No. How old is this house now? Built in 1860. So I'm barely holding it up, right? So.
Yeah, I don't think I can handle retirement because I see what kind of injuries retired people get up to.
Yeah. Well, that's because the Joint Health and Safety Committee isn't looking out for me anymore.
Gary's fixing the tractor.
Yeah. Well, I have to fix the tractor every time I use it now. I sent it in, had it repaired. They replaced the drive belts. And now every time I go out and put the thing in gear, it doesn't move because the drive belt came off. So, so it's got to go back in and figure what that. But you see, here's the thing. Okay,
you have a tensioner not keeping tension on it, or
I guess. But anyway, the drive belt is underneath the battery. So you have to take the battery out, and then you have to take the battery tray out. Well, the battery tray is rotten. So I look online, and a new battery tray is $170. But they don't have any. And they don't know when they're getting them. So what does Gary do? Gary goes to IKEA and buys a cookie sheet and cuts it up with a zip disc and makes two sides of a battery tray. Now he's got to put rivets in the bottom to join the two sides together. So in order to put the rivets in, I match the rivet size with the drill bit size, and I take these nice brittle titanium bits and start drilling the hole and drilling the hole and drilling the hole, and it's not going anywhere, right? And then next thing you know, I'm holding the stainless steel down, and bingo, it's right in my finger. And I said, golly.
Did you contemplate a Rubbermaid tub? Those are easier to drill through. And they don't rust.
Well, is the stainless steel going to rust?
Well, no.
It is IKEA. It's the finest Swedish stainless steel made in China.
I don't know. I hope not.
Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be a while before I can put the tractor back together to get it on the trailer to take it to the dealer to fix the belt that doesn't work.
The story of your battery tray was riveting.
I wish. I wish it was riveting. Oh my God. Anyway, we're coming up to the hour. Did we miss anything?
Yeah, are we going to just go ahead and, because we didn't have to fill a full hour because you started late.
Oh no, we started on time. They just started watching late.
That's true.
You know.
But we got to like reuse some of that material too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that again. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, what about our guest?
Oh, guest.
I'm looking. There's nobody in the bottom row there.
I don't
There's
see a guest. We
there's
forgot to
nobody.
bring. Yeah, we didn't forget to bring a guest on. We didn't have a guest.
Yeah. This hour has 40 minutes, says John. From there's a TV show, in Canada called This Hour Has 22 Minutes. It's a 22-minute hour show. They managed to fit it into a half an hour with eight minutes of commercials. But anyway, okay. Well,
Yeah.
we can always play
we've covered.
we can always play last week's outro.
It's up to you. Are you sure you'll be able to handle it with your finger?
I don't know. Let me see.
Do you need to call your wife in to assist? She'll say, "Hold on, just
let's stop that one."
Gary, if you need help pushing the button, just put pressure on it.
Outro. You know what we'll do? We'll play the outro while we watch the outro. No. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Let's stay on screen and do the outro.
You just trying to get extra clicks from having my beautiful face on screen.
Hold on. Share screen. How come it doesn't do the outro? Where'd the outro go?
See, this is why you need to...
I clicked on the wrong friggin' button. That's
Beauchard does a heck of a lot more than you give him credit for, I think.
Know. Hold on, let's go there.
He's not here, and your show just goes to crap.
Okay, hang on. How come that? Well, that's not it. Where's the outro? There we go. There's the outro.
I don't know. Is this one? Is this the outro? I found this. Is this it? That's not the outro?
No.
Okay, I'll keep looking.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So this is all the shows. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, this is all the shows we've had guests on. So you can see everybody here that's been on, like Bob Dempsey and Chris Hope and Max and Tammy were on. And Eddie Woods, and Ron Lockwood. You know, see, a lot of these have Beauchart's picture on that side because sometimes he wasn't sick.
Yeah. And, boring. Come on.
Yeah. And,
boring. Keep going. Yeah. No, that's boring. Boring. Keep going.
All these people have their picture on the wall.
Boring. Yeah, Ron Brown, boring. Chuck and Lori, boring. Keep going. There's a do-over for Adrian. Keep going. This is boring too.
Herman, Wayne and Jim. There you go.
Marcus, boring.
Marcus,
Keep going. Boring.
Hey.
Oh, that's exciting. You look at that co-host. That's really exciting. Oh, that's boring. Boring. There's Ken Heron. He's boring. Yeah, Kelly Shores and Jim Beauchard, boring. Way to put people to sleep on the way out here, Gary. Oh, that's exciting. Look at that guest. Oh.
Yeah.
Boring. No, that's great co-host. Oh, that's what we're rotating co-host.
Rotating co-hosts here.
Yeah.
Everybody just moves up a picture, you see?
Yep, and here's Jim back.
Here's Jim back.
Boring.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Bill and Jim. Boring.
There you go.
Ray Bauer. Yeah.
Special thanks to everybody that stuck
No,
around to the end of the
that
show.
guy again.
The hour before TNL. All 2,417 of you.
Oh, this can't hear.
There we go.
He's gonna
Everybody,
show up.
hit thumbs
There you
up
go.
just in case before we leave. Before everybody's gone, hit thumbs up on your way out.
Yeah. Hold on. How do we do on the thumbs up thing going? Here. Where do we
Yeah.
go?
Do we? I'm not sure.
Oh,
Some people may have thumbed up the previous stream, the one that didn't count.
It doesn't show. I don't know why. That's strange. Anyway, okay. No, that was fun. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
It's almost sunset, but you can't see any sunset here because it's all cloud, and I don't need that up. But thank you everybody for your patience tonight. Yeah, I don't know why it stopped showing the thumbs up, but we'll find out. Hold on, let me go here. No, I can't do that. I can't do that until after the show. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Link in the description or whatever they say. Become a member. No, there's no memberships. Okay. Good night.
Oh, God.